I asked my father if he had the old slide projector in his slides, and he did. I found them. Guys, this device, this is like 1976, 1977, it could be 75, Bell & Howell slide cube. This product is incredible. If you're, under age 40, you just don't realize how big of a deal getting something like this was in the mid to late 70s. I mean, it's built so well. I'll show you. It turns on. It doesn't work. You can't feed the slides through it. It does not rotate, but the projector goes on, and it's just it still works. I mean, if you knew how to work on this with a few maybe even just an oil job, it would actually still work. The projector still projects. It just doesn't rotate around. But I mean, the construction, the quality of what things were. I can't open this with one hand. Hold on, I'll be back. This door opens up and you have the power cord here, and you have the remote control which comes out, or you can leave it in for advancing. And this, anybody under age 30 has no clue what the hell this is. You put the slide cube, you slide the cube somehow in here, and the slides drop down, and I'll plug it in and show you in a minute. I mean, this is just an incredible, all products aren't evil, guys. We're conditioned in our truth. Oh, it's all evil if it came from a... You know what? A lot of products from the last century, especially the last millennium, before they moved the world off into another realm, were not evil. I just can't express to you how... I was only, when this came in, maybe 5 or 6 years old. I didn't care. But if you were 15 years old or 20, this comes, this takes, by the way, would take, if you send away for it, like a lot of things you send away for, it would take weeks and weeks to come. It's not like same day or overnight. This would be the most incredible thing if it came into your household in the 70s. And it is an incredible quality product. Everything has been degraded. Let me show you how it works, or let's see what happens when we plug it in. Okay, let me plug it in. We'll see what happens here. Even the size of it, I mean, it's just, that's my hand. It's so compact for the mid-70s. Plug it in, and this should be the... And you just project. I don't think he ever had a screen. It's very loud. I don't think he ever had a screen. Just had a wall. But it was a big deal. The whole family do this. Hey, Zara. Hey, Zara. What's up? You got more meat up here, Zara. Come on, you got more meat up here. You didn't finish it. Come on, Zara. Come on, eat some more meat. What a waste. My dad's brother and sister and some of my cousins, we'd all gather around, and it was a big deal. We weren't just buried in our phones, and this is an incredible product. Let me show you here's a remote. Forward. See, it doesn't want to advance either way. And that's okay. I don't expect it to work at about 45 to 46 years old, 48 years old. Anyway, I'm just blown away by this. And there were products in the old century, in the old millennium, that were just incredible and worthwhile and well made. I'll show you, here's my washer and dryer. Gouda's out of here. I don't know, whatever this is. I think the dryer is a lot older. Kenmore. I mean, this is probably from the early 90s, I believe. I saw it written on I don't know. But it could be like 97 or something like this. Everything still works. I mean, and you get all the water fills up. This new stuff, you get a tiny little bit of water, so your skid marks from your underwear don't get clean, and the water actually fills up. If you can get old toilets, people are starting to take old toilets out of trash bins because the water fills up to the top. You don't get this little thimble of water. So if you have, I'm not going to get gross, but a lot of it doesn't go down, doesn't go down all the time, because if you can get an old toilet out of the trash, you should invest it. Climb in the trash if you have to. It's well worth it. I'm not joking in any way. The old products were incredible. The Not Milk said, we can't have this continuing. We need to make crap. We need to make it cheap enough so people will just buy new every 5 to 7 years. Here's an example of the old world. Picked this up 12 to 14 years ago. The Pittston Stove Company, of course, out of business like all the others. Pittston, Pennsylvania, maybe an hour and 20 minutes northwest of here. Old coal stove called a magnet. They started making them in the early 1890s. I put this one around 1910 to 1915, maybe 1918. And then I got a picture of the old Pittston Stove Company that went out of business, I think the late 50s. And again, just a huge, solid piece of iron. I mean, who knows how many thousands of times this was filled with coal, and should burn the same way today as she did in 1920. Things just, a lot of products from the old world just lasted forever, and the Not Milk can't have that. Cannot have that. Has to be disposable junk. Shaker grate still works great. Can't see it, but I think there's a tiny little micro crack in there, which is easily repaired. But I don't, it's just decoration. It's just, I love stoves, but anything that attaches, I can get like a trip back in time to 1920. I love this type of stuff. Guys, one more thing about the slides. You may be interested if you have old slides. This is actually a pretty good product. I went on Amazon. Do they even sell slide projectors? But what came up was, am I going to buy a whole, whatever they sell, it's going to be super expensive. This product came up right away. It's just a slide viewer. And this is the cheapest one they had, started at $30. Some of the brands like Kodak and Minolta, I think it's the same Chinese plastic junk. I would buy the cheapest one. Sometimes they just slap a name on like Minolta and people think it's better. You put the slide in. I'll actually show you a sample. $30. You put the slide in the top. You have to do it one by one. You can look in and see the picture. And for going through Dad's old slides, I mean, it's, well, if you get to a certain slide group, like, Dad shooting the same image of the Schuylkill River over and over and over and over, you just can you just turn the light on and put the slide up to the front to take a quick look. And you can say, oh, that's another image of the Schuylkill River, and just toss it, But if you want to, it loads in the top. It's a nice little product. And it's not just for, scanning and through your slides. You can actually look through here and enjoy the pictures. This is, I didn't even know this existed until it came in the other day. I just wanted to show it to you if you have old slides. This was $31, something like that. Okay, let's see if you guys can see this or how well it comes out on the video camera. I kept 30 or 40 of Dad's very good, can you see that? Landscape images, or I call them, just photos of sunsets. But there were hundreds and hundreds. I talked to him. He said, just keep the best 20 or 30. Throw all the others out. And so you just eject the slide out the bottom. I'm watching Gouda again. I put this foam barrier up so Zara doesn't hiss at him all day long, and Zara can't see him, and he can't see Zara. Pam complains that you have him in this room and it's such hardship. We see two different types of kibble. He always has wet food. He needs wet food because he just never touches his water. It's incredible how little he drinks. If a cat doesn't drink water, they need wet food. He's got the scratcher, and then he's got a bed here. He's got a bed there. He's got a bed there. He goes up in the... Oh, there's a full-size mattress for him. Well, it's the little twin I keep here as a backup. He's got things to climb on. Hey, Goo, is this hardship, buddy? Do you want to call PETA Are you going to file a complaint, buddy? Sweetie.